there. Can you guys see this text? Is the text visible? Okay,
Yes,
good. Thank you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I just went away from my screen. Yeah. So the shloka is normally when we study a shloka in Gita, what we normally do. Actually, Hari Mahoday is all our teacher. He has taught us all the techniques, so he's there. But I'm just, with his permission, I'm just telling the same thing. So the shloka, what we normally do is we do a padachedam for the shloka. For that, you need to learn the sandhis. But since it's the very first class, what I will do is I will do the padachedam, and then we will look into the meaning of each word, and then we will form a sentence out of the shloka. That's how we normally analyze, and what we normally say is anvayam of the shloka. That will give out the meaning of the shloka. You can actually stop me at any point in time if it is not clear. So the shloka is Urthva Moolam Athashakam Ashwatham Prahuravyayam Chandansi Yasya Parnani Yastham Veda Sa Vedavid. So first word is Urthva Moolam. So Urthva Moolam in this context is a single word because it actually qualifies something. That is the Ashwatham. So Urthva Moolam is one word. That itself can be split into Urthvam, Urthva, and then Moolam. Athashakham is the other word. That also can be split Athaha and Shakha. Next word is Ashwatham. Ashwatham is a single word, but just like Swami Chinmaya said, it can be also split. Ashwatham, it can split, indicating that it is impermanent, it constantly changing, etc. Then Prahuhu Avyayam. So in the first line, it will be Urdhva Moolam Athashakam Ashwatham Prahuhu Avyayam. That is the Padachedam for the first line. Then the second line is Chandansi Yasya Parnani Yaha Tam. That is Yastam can be split into Yaha Tam Veda Sa Vedavida. So let's take a look at the meanings of each one of them. So Urdhva Moolam is actually, Urdhvam is actually up and above. Moolam can be roots, because roots of the trees are called Moola. Moolam also another meaning called cause. So we will take it up later. Urdhva Moolam means the roots of, as I was telling, it's describing a tree. So that tree has its roots up and above. Athashakam, its branches are downwards. So Urthva Moolam Athashakam Ashwatham. That is the what did I say? The qualification of Ashwatham, like it is Urthva Moolam and Athashakam. Prahuhu means it was being said, or it was being declared Avyayam. Avyayam means indestructible, eternal. So Chandansi is actually Chandas is actually for Veda mantras. Chandansi is a plural. That means the Veda mantras. Yasya means of which. Parnani. Parnam is actually leaf. Parnani is the plural. Leaves. Yaha tam. That means what? Actually, here when we actually form a sentence, there are two sentences. One is that point I want to tell, like normally we identify how many sentences are there based on the number of kriya padas in the sentence. So here in this particular sentence, prahuhu is a kriya. That means being said. So here, one line, if you want to form, it will be like Chandansi yasya parnani tadrisha urtvamulam athashakam ashwatham avyayam prahuhu. You can say like that. That means it's a little bit complicated for when you come in the first level itself, but since we are directly jumping into Anvayam and Padachedam, please take it like there are two sentences. One is like there is a tree, a banyan tree, its roots are above and the shakhas or the branches are down, and that tree is avyayam. That is what the first, and the leaves of the tree are the Veda mantras. The second sentence would be Yaha tam Veda saha Vedavit. Those who knows this particular tree is actually those who knows the real essence or real, what would I say, those who knows this tree completely, basically the existence completely, is called the Vedavit. He knows Vedas. So now let's come down to the written part. So Urthva is actually an adjective, that is a Nama Visheshanam in Sanskritam, means upright or erect or above. And when he, after completing this, I'll actually show you how we can, there are some tools available for anyone to find out the meanings, etc. from online itself. There are certain dictionaries available. You can actually search those dictionaries. So Moolam is root. Then Urthva Moolam. What is written here is, it's a singular, masculine, that is Pullinga. In spite of Moolam being a neutral, because it qualifies Ashwatham, it's a masculine. Basically, Urthva Moolam is actually masculine, and it is a Vibhakti wise, it's a Dvidiya Vibhakti. So Vibhaktis are, we'll learn later on. That which has its roots above. Athaha means below or down. Shakha, branch. Athashakam. Again, it says it is singular and masculine in spite of Shakha being female. Shakha is actually a female, feminine gender word. In Samskritam, we have words that can take three genders. That is masculine, feminine, and neutral. Ashwatham is a banyan tree. Here it is given fig tree. Prahuhu is present value. I don't know exactly what these short forms, but Prahuhu means basically to declare, to say, pronounced. And Avyayam means it is indestructible, eternal. Chandasi. I'm not able to move the window. There is some problem with my sharing. Anyway, Chandasi.
If you want, I can share it if you want. I can do it on my end and move it up.
Then I won't be able to continue in that case. So.
Yeah. You can stop sharing and I'll share from my end.
Okay.
And I'll move it up. Let me do this. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, it's not visible. 1 second.
Zoom in.
Zoom. Okay, where is the zoom part?
Bottom right side.
Oh, okay.
Bottom right.
Bottom right. I'm not able to. It's not coming at all.
Okay.
Okay, here. Okay.
You got it?
No, it's not. Maybe you have to do it because I have no control over. Because I
Okay.
don't. I'm not sharing it.
Okay. So zoom where? Here, right?
Yeah. There's only 1% is being shown there.
Okay.
On the right hand side, yeah, this one.
Okay.
You can keep it. Percentage also you can change, or you can scroll that.
Okay.
Scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the
The bottom
drop down place.
toolbar.
Okay. Is it okay now?
No.
It's
It's
at
still
1%.
If you read your screen, it shows 1%.
1%. You have to make it at least 20-30%.
That good enough?
No.
Oh, no, not changing at all.
Okay.
Anyway,
What happened?
maybe I'll try sharing again if that's okay. Sorry for the. Can you see right now?
Yeah, we
Can
can
you
see
guys
now.
see?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
see.
Now it's like I'm able to control. Yeah. Thank
Good.
you. So we were at Chandansi. Chandansi is the plural. Basically, Chandas is the Ekavachanam. It's a neutral gender in Napumsakalingam. It's a Vedic hymns. Yasya means whose or whom. Parnani is again plural. Parna is actually, Parnam is the singular. It's a Napumsakalingam, that is neutral. The plural is Parnani. Veda is a vid is the dhatu. To know is the meaning. Veda vid is the one who knows Veda. Vid is the one who knows Veda. Veda vid, yeah, singular, masculine, one who knows Vedas. Oh, this is basically they speak of eternal Ashwatha tree having its root above and branches below, whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. This is the first sentence. I was telling there were two sentences. If not in Sanskrit, you can also put it into two Anvaya sentences. Who knows that? Who knows that he is knower of the Vedas? So this is the basically the Anvaya. So once you convert a shloka into sentences, the meaning is clear. Otherwise, in the shloka, the words are jumbled around because in Samskritam, order is not that important. You can actually put various words in different order in a sentence. So when you read, the meaning may not be clear. So one more thing actually I wanted to share is the dictionaries information. Like when you have a shloka like this, and when you know the words in the shloka, you can actually use the dictionaries available online. Okay. See, for example, there's a, I'm sorry, I'm not sharing this. I'll share this. I'll just stop this share and then start the new one. Is this window seen?
No, we
Can
cannot see. No.
Can you see the window?
No, we can see it now.
Okay.
It's coming up. It's coming up. It's not in there. Yeah, now we can see it.
Yeah. So the site is actually kosha.sanskrit.today. So once you go to that site, there is a search box is there on the top right corner. So if you do type the word you want to find out, it will display from all the other dictionaries, like Parnam. If I go here, Parna, it will take me to all the other dictionaries one by one. So this is from Shabda Sagara. Parna means to make. There are so many meanings. one of the meaning is a leaf. So why I mentioned this was that when you actually want to meditate on a shloka, you need to know the various possibilities of a word. First thing is to by heart the shloka. This is the way I used to do, so I'm just sharing that. So once you, then there are, every word has multiple meanings in Sanskrit. And if you know the subject, and you can actually fit in various meanings and various combinations you can take. And then see actually where it goes. That's an exploration basically for every shloka. For example, in the first Urdhva Moolam, it's just a thing, I have never thought about it, but this came to my mind. This tree, the Moolam is actually can be a cause. The Moolam of the trees is on the top. That is basically you yourself. That is the Brahman. That is a place from the tree starts. Parabrahma. That is again is within you yourself. So that is Vedanta. That I'm not going to the philosophy part of it. But if you take various meanings and then connect together, form basically the sentences, then probably you'll be able to go deeper and deeper into the shloka. Because a shloka, it is said that there is something called a vachyartha. That is the meaning of the words. This literal meaning of the words you take. That's a vachyartha. That is what actually is being displayed in the Anvaya. There is a tree which has roots above and branches down, and Vedic hymns are the leaves. That's a literal meaning. Basically, that's called vachyartha. But once you actually deeply go inside into that particular shloka, we will find something called a lakshyartha. That actually is the experience of the meaning of the shloka. For that, one has to meditate on this shloka. And incidentally, I don't know how many of you have watched the movie called Bhagavad Gita by G.V. Iyer. It was a national award winning movie. In that, actually, there is a part in which this particular shloka has been taken and expanded in a different way. So it will be interesting for if you would like to watch that. I have that video. Maybe I will share because it's already time is already 9 something. So I'll share it maybe in the next class, because in that particular thing, the shloka is interpreted in terms of Arjuna's life, because that movie is basically Arjuna's journey towards moksha. That is the theme of the movie. So this particular shloka, because it's a life tree of Arjuna, and Krishna explains to him how and what all these various things of the tree are, etc., etc. It's a very interesting thing. It's a different way of looking at the same sloka. So I think I have this much. If there anything else, if there are any questions or anything, I can try to address them.
Thank you, Raj. It was really nice. I know it is very short time, half an hour we have taken up for taking this and meditating on this shloka. And you have given a good overview of the Sanskrit bhashya here. Maybe we can get the feedback from the viewers and see where we are at this level, and then we'll go from there to the next classes and see how we can focus on the Sanskrit part also later on. Okay.
In the next just one point. In the next class, how you want to structure it? Like, because we have Gita and we have Samskritam. There are two parts of it. So
yeah, so let's do the the introduction part. I think we have done it a lot, because there are a lot of other viewers, participants who would be watching it, the recorded version of this later on. And we have. I'm going to get the information about the levels of each person, and we'll take the Sanskrit classes accordingly to their needs. That's what I would like. Okay. And I think we'll have. I think all of us are there in the WhatsApp group. Please join in there. I will share like a Google form which will tell us about your knowledge about the Sanskrit and which level we should focus on here. I think we do have an understanding about all the people who have joined today, definitely, but others also will be able to get that information and then see how we can format, and we'll do it accordingly to suit the majority of the people here. Does that sound good, Hariji? Hari Mahadaji?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. I think we did exceed a little bit of a time, but if you have any other questions, we can take up, or we can also send the questions on the WhatsApp group. That way, we can all contribute to that for next class too. And thanks, Arvind, for joining. Unless you have any more questions, we can unmute yourself and ask the questions now. I guess so I think what we will again share this the survey form where we get all the information from all of the participants, Rajesh Mahadaji. That way we can focus on Sanskrit in the next class to see how we do. I think, but today it was a very short time that you had here to explain, and you did really good. Thanks for your inputs.
Thank you.
Yeah, do you want to say something, Sweta, beginning? We can. You're going to be also part of our.
Yeah, I am not as much of an expert as I was telling you, Ranji. So I mostly wanted to, from the way I learned, simple things and sentences. So those are the areas that I can sort of assess sessions. Because it's very interesting when you can talk, like if I can talk to Rajapal, they are like this. Mama nama Sujata, Bhavataha nama Kim. Things like that, which are simple things, and people feel very excited. At least that was my experience. How I feel excited to do everyday sentences. It doesn't have to be the PhD level of Bhagavad Gita. But then it's very exciting for people to learn and use Sanskrit in their day-to-day lives. So that's where I think I can contribute or can participate in this.
Sure. Thank you for input. I think we'll as we go forward in the next class, and we'll change our course according to how most of the participants feel, and we'll take a survey of all the participants today, and then of all the recorded session when they hear it, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Thank you all for joining. I think if there's nothing else, we'll end the session for today. Thanks for joining, Manasvi Sharma. It is really nice to see you. And yeah, we're all, as I said, blessed to have you in our group. And are you also there in the WhatsApp group already? Or Manasvi, are you there in the WhatsApp group? That I'll be sharing the
Yes, Mahodaya, I'm there in the WhatsApp group.
Perfect. Very good. Good. So we'll be in touch with you, and then there are other kids of your age also who are interested, and one of them also would be joining in here. She was asking whether what her age group is here too. So in fact, she wanted to learn because her grandfather was a Sanskrit teacher in Punjab village. So that was her. She wanted to learn Sanskrit because of that, she said. So we are all very happy for all of you joining us here, and thank you. Bharati for people who are here in US, and good morning. What do you say for good morning, Raj?
Suprabhata.
Suprabhata. Thank you all for joining. We'll end the session.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dhanyawada.
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 Dhanyawad.